whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Thank you. Now let's meet the coaches. For the home team, the Centennial Chargers, with a record of 36 wins and 4 losses, and with a record of 426 wins, 132 losses, and 4 ties in his 15th season. Let's meet head coach Stan Bergman. The visiting team, the St. Francis Spartans, have a record of 35 wins and 5 losses. And with a career record of 1,129 wins, 240 losses and 2 ties, and 38 years of coaching, meet coach Ned Hofer. And now, let's meet the team members. First, for Centennial, number 2, Jordan Hopkins. For St. Francis, number 6, Lexi Riccolo. For Centennial, number 4, Paula Nottingham. For St. Francis, number 7, Natalie Murison. For Centennial, number 7, Jasmine Tyler. For St. Francis, number 8, Lisa Mordell. For Centennial, number 8, Kelly Virginie. For St. Francis, number 9, Anna Melka. For Centennial, number 10, Lexi Hall. For St. Francis, number 10, Kate Keegan. For Centennial, number 15, Lauren Floyd. For St. Francis, number 22, Sophie Kozlowski. For Centennial, number 18, Maya Peacock. For St. Francis, number 30, Kristen Ashwabadi. For Centennial, number 22, Ayla Du. For St. Francis, number 33, Casey Salandra. And now let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Chargers, number 1, Lydia Cocaine. For the Spartans, number 4, Sam Dubio. For the Chargers, number 11, Kelsey Olian. For the Spartans, number 11, Becca Sher. For the Chargers, number 12, Allie Shannon. For the Spartans, number 15, McKenna Kelsey. For the Chargers, number 14, Kara Johnson. For the Spartans, number 17, Mary Bolton. For the Chargers, number 20, Rachel Jones. For the Spartans, number 20, Michelle McLaughlin. For the Chargers, number 23, Madison Weldon. For the Spartans, number 40, Molly Haggerty. For the Chargers, number 99, Lindsay Rogan. And for the Spartans, number 44, Maddie Haggerty. This afternoon's officials are Bill Wood and Patty Bruce with line judges Christian Price.
Hello everyone and welcome to Redbird Arena. I am Michelle McMahon presenting to you the first 3A semifinal match between the Centennial Chargers and St. Francis Spartans. Some great volleyball ahead as both teams compete to make it to the final championship match tomorrow evening. The Chargers are led by head coach Stan Bergman. They're a very veteran group of players with a lot of experience on the floor and have solid players in each position. And then, of course, we have the legendary head coach, Peg Kopech, for the Spartans. She has 8 championships and 17 appearances in her back pocket. Certainly speaks to Kopech's incredible coaching ability and that this is a very well-coached group. Some keys to the match here. The serve and pass battle is going to be crucial for both teams. Serving aggressively and controlling that first ball. Especially for Centennial, the first ball contact to get their middle hitters, Cloyd and Jones, involved. And for St. Francis to maintain a balanced offense and watch out for the Haggerty sisters, both leading their team in kills, very dynamic hitters, continuing on the volleyball legacy that their sister Megan Haggerty, who currently plays for Nebraska, has left for them. Kelsey will start out serving for St. Francis. Kick off the match. Kelsey's sister, Kristen Kelsey, currently plays at Michigan State and was a former member of the St. Francis State Championship winning team in 2006. Some good family legacy for the Spartans.
Serving to start the match for St. Francis, number 15, McKenna Kelsey.
McKenna Kelsey with the first serve. Out to Jones on the outside. Great setting choice by Weldon. Jones typically hitting out of the middle, does a nice job of elevating on the outside of the pin, jumping over the block, using her athleticism to put the ball away. Cocaine back to serve. Nice pass by Dubiel. And a great kill by Mary Boken off the bat, running the quick attack in front of the setter. Great set by Kelsey. Haggerty back to serve. Rough pass there for Johnson. Boken again on the quick attack in front of the setter. Kelsey does a nice job of pushing that in, beating the block of the Chargers. Haggerty on a nice run to begin the set. Nice swing by Johnson. Roll shot over by Johnson and a great shot there. The power angle wasn't open. She slows down her arm swing at the last second, shows that shot very late. Very smart shot to utilize. Rogan back to serve for the Chargers. Nice deep float serve. Haggerty on the pass. And it's Haggerty with the kill on the outside. Very versatile player. She does a nice job of seeing the block and using the blocker's hands to push that ball over the defense's head. Boken back to serve. Cocaine with the passing error. Great serve by Boken. One of the top servers for this team. Leading the team with 39 aces on the season. Good touch on the block by Jones. And a kill out of the middle once again. Becca Shear. Kelsey doing a nice job once again, utilizing that quick middle attack. The blocker jumps with Kelsey. Easy kill for Shear. Boken on a run here. Pass by Cocaine. Jones with the tip over. Kelsey pushes it deep corner and she gets it. Great vision out of her. It's important for her to establish herself in the offense right away. Even though she's in the back row, she still utilizes that attack option, keeping the defense on their toes for the Chargers. Attack error on Johnson. Nice pass there by Rogan. Unfortunately, couldn't execute it on the offense. Boken on a great run. She has a very great jump float serve, tough to pass. Rogan with the pass. Out to Jones, and Jones puts it right through the hole. Shear was a little bit late on the block, and Jones took full advantage of it, hitting over and through the block. Great athletic play by Jones. Great serve by Hall. And a great block there for Lauren Cloyd. As I mentioned before, a very powerful middle. She does a nice job. She's loaded, press across, nothing but hands across that net. Great established block by Cloyd. Service error for the Charges. Merson up to serve for St. Francis Spartans. Nice deep float serve, and she gets the ace. Very powerful serve out of such a small girl. Does a great job of moving the passers around, attacking those seams in between passers. Pass by Cocaine, out to Johnson. Nice block by the Spartans. Kelsey. And a net violation called on the Chargers. Spartans doing a nice job of running all their attack options. Kelsey is distributing the ball very well right now. Merson up to serve. Pass by Johnson. Back to Cloyd, who snipes the line shot. Great setting choice and a great attack by Cloyd. She does a nice job. She likes that attack behind the setter, going off of 1 foot, elevating nicely, goes right over the inexistent block. Shear was just a little bit late to the pin. And Shear with the tip over. Free ball over, sent over by Rogan. And Kelsey with the dump once more. And that's such an important skill for setters to establish themselves in the option as an attack option right away. You see she goes up with 2 hands and at the last second throws that ball down. Great offensive play by Kelsey. And Cloyd again out of the middle. She does a nice job on those quick attacks, using her approach, using that powerful arm swing and that power angle shot right in her lap. Oleon back to serve. Tip to the deep corner. Kelsey out to Haggerty, who gets blocked, but it's still alive. And Shannon with the kill for the Chargers. Great rally there. Spartans fighting to keep that ball alive. Shannon does a nice job of executing that deep perimeter shot. Oleon back to serve on a nice run for the Chargers. Pass by Riccolo. Out to Haggerty. And it paints the line on that one. Great swing by Haggerty. does a nice job of swinging those deep perimeter shots, not going for the straight down kill. Very smart tactical shot by Haggerty. And a service error for the Spartans. Point for the Chargers. Making it 12-8. Some great volleyball here to start. And a nice swing by Boken there. Kelsey does a nice job of pushing that ball in, catches the Chargers block, going late and high with their hands. Great execution. Kelsey back to serve. Pass by Rogan, over by Johnson. Kelsey goes back to Haggerty and she puts it away. Jones is having a tough time reading Kelsey. Watch her jump, react a little bit late. Haggerty has a nice hold of hit through. I like that Kelsey is putting her hitters on one-on-one situations. That's a sign of a great setter. She's very unpredictable. On the flip side of that, the Chargers blockers need to do a better job of reading and reacting to the sets. All in all, I think it's some good volleyball. Nerves aside, they're not making too many unforced errors, which is always important to start off the semifinal match here. Centennial Chargers theme this year has been centered on Dr. Seuss, Oh, the Places You Will Go, and they play their best volleyball when they are having fun and relaxed. Seems to be a little bit tense on that side. I'm wondering if they'll start to gel together, get the nerves aside and start freeing up and playing free. Kelsey on a nice run. Over by Rogan. Back to Haggerty. Just wide for the freshman. Great attack idea. She's going for that cut shot. That thumb down just puts a little too much on that one. Cocaine back to serve. Pass by Riccolo. Out to Haggerty, who gets the tool off of Shannon's blocking hands. Great shot by Haggerty. Set was a little bit tight to the net. She does a nice job of seeing the block and using the late block to her advantage. Great dig by DeBeal. And an attack error there on Haggerty. Rogan back to serve for the Chargers. And an ace for Rogan. Great serving, attacking the passers, hitting those seams with a deep float serve. Very effective server. Haggerty with the swing. Great dig by Rogan. Johnson with the deep tip. Nice swing. Holian hits that wide open shot. It's a nice job of utilizing that roll shot. That's no man's land. She does a nice job. The set wasn't there for her. She just flicks it over the net. Libero should have been all over that ball. Rogan on a run here. And she gets the ace on Haggerty. Rogan does a great job of forcing that serve down the line, forcing Haggerty outside of her body, catching her off her platform. Nice pass by Haggerty to bounce back. Great rally. And Johnson with the roll shot. And it falls again. Spartans are struggling with those short system balls. Johnson does a nice job of seeing the open court. She sees that shot is wide open, drops it right in front of the middle back. That's a wing responsibility ball to dig. Mary Boken back to serve for the Spartans. Nice pass by Cocaine. And Johnson just long. Great aggressive swing, though. I like that she's going after the block and being aggressive. Mary Boken, again, is a server that the Chargers have definitely struggled with thus far, as well as other teams. She's a very effective jump float server. Great swing by Jones down the line. She does a last-second turn with her shoulder. She's initially facing cross. Last second adjusts her arm swing. Very tough ball to defend. Hall back to serve for the Chargers. And Shear gets stuff blocked. Great block establishment by the Chargers. Cloyd doing a nice job getting out to the pin. Olean sets a very established block. They're loaded, they're together. Very disciplined blocking, textbook form. Hall with a great serve. Haggerty free ball. And it's just long out of bounds. Centennial doing a nice job applying the pressure at the service line. We're now tied up at 17s, flipping that serve and pass battle around as we talked about at the beginning of the set. Great pass by Dubiel. Kelsey back to Haggerty, who puts it away. Great job by Haggerty, seeing the court. Again, hitting those deep perimeter shots, which are oftentimes harder to defend. They're less predictable, and they're deeper, so they catch the defenders high on their bodies. Great pass by Rogan, and Cloyd down the line. Great slide attack. That is Cloyd's bread and butter shot. She does a nice job elevating off of one foot. She can hit the line. She can hit cross court. Catches the libero Dubiel on her heels. Great swing by Cloyd. Dubiel bounces back with a nice pass. Kelsey making a smart choice to go to Haggerty in the back row. Just a little bit long. Few too many unforced errors for the Spartans. Johnson with a great serve. Back to Haggerty. They send the free ball over, and a great dig by Johnson. Cocaine. And a touch is called, and that was a kill. Great swing by Cocaine. She goes after the blocker's hands on that. They're being aggressive, and I like that the Chargers are putting the Spartans on their heels right now. Take a look at that replay. Cocaine does a nice job. She's an undersized player, but she does a great job using her approach to get up and hits it right through the blocker's hands, attacking their front row. And that's the way that they're going to win this match. It's all about that aggressive mentality, putting the pressure onto the Spartans and consistently controlling the ball and running a well-balanced offense. I don't think the Spartans are playing bad right now. I just think they're making too many unforced errors. And it's so important to level that out, especially now that it's 2018. We're headed towards the end of the match. Need to tighten up a little mechanics on serve receive and defense. Johnson with the serve. Topspin to Dubiel. Kelsey runs it down, overpass it. And Olean puts it away. She is anticipating the play. One step ahead. She sees the overpass. She's ready for it. Great put away for Kelsey Olean. Nice pass by Murasan. Haggerty out of the back row. Great dig by Rogan. And Cocaine with the short shot. Dug up by Murasan. Out of bounds. Looking for the touch call there. And it doesn't look like they're going to get it. Point for the Chargers, who take the 22-18 advantage. Great set so far. Chargers are stealing the momentum right now, but as I mentioned, they're doing a great job of applying that pressure from the service line, getting this Spartan team out of system where Kelsey can't run the options that she wants to run. At the beginning of the match, they were controlling the ball very well. Kelsey was very effective in running her offense. She was running the middle, running the outsides, running the ball behind. But as soon as they get out of system, she can't run those plays, and it turns into a very one-dimensional offense. Whereas right now, the Chargers are doing a better job of serving and controlling the ball, where both their setters can run a three-hitter offense, and their middles are both very involved right now. Johnson on a nice run. She has a great topspin serve, drives it low to the net and very deep. And an ace for Johnson off Murasan. A great serve by her, getting Murasan just outside of her body, and that topspin serve drops so quick. You got to react to that with your feet very quick and get your platform out as soon as you can. Great pass by Dubil. Shear with the attack. Hall back to Olean. And a nice swing by Olean using that cross-court shot. Has great vision around the block, sees the open court, and executes. Johnson finishing out the match strong. McLaughlin with the attack. Roll shot by Olean. Kelsey back to Haggerty, who puts it away. And that's a great swing and a great set by Kelsey. Wasn't a bad pass. She had 4 hitting options that time. She could have ran the ball outside middle. Instead, she utilizes the back row attack as an option and not as a fallback option, and does a nice job of executing. Cocaine with a great pass. And Cloyd, a great dig by Dubil. Hall out to Cocaine again with a great dig by Haggerty. Throws her arm out. And she gets the kill. Great defensive effort by the Spartans, sparked by the libero. Dubil starting off that nice defensive series. Haggerty throws up one arm and puts it away. Great defensive pursuit by the Spartans. Cocaine with the pass to Cloyd, who's stuff blocked. And a great block there by Haggerty and Shear. Looked like Shear came down a little bit funny, but they are camped in the middle. Shear sees that her hitter is going to be hitting. Do a nice job of executing that ball. And Cocaine finishes the set. Great set by Hall, putting her in a split situation. Cocaine executes right through the blockers. Great setting choice. Great attack execution. And the first set is underway. The Chargers take full advantage. And as I mentioned before, a key for this game is the serve and pass battle. That's something that Chargers certainly won, as well as a balanced attack option. We saw she's running her middle option, she's running her back option, she's also running the outside option. Cocaine doing a great job carrying this team right now on the outside, hitting .333 so far in this set. Kelsey Olean is also hitting .750, very impressive. 3 kills, no errors. Doing a great job executing. Both setters are doing a nice job of distributing the ball, putting their hitters in a good window for them to hit around the block in on one-on-one situations. Props to Hall and Weldon. In order for the Chargers to bounce back, or the Spartans to bounce back in this one, they need to really tighten up those aspects of the game, just limit their errors, keep the ball in play, force the Chargers to make a play on the ball instead of forcing the errors on their side. They really need to tighten up on serve receive, especially those first ball contacts, and just allowing Kelsey to run the offense that she wants to run. She's very effective when she has a 3.0 pass and 3 hitting options. As we mentioned earlier, Coach Peg Kopak has quite the resume. She's very close with her girls, and she was also named to the 9-person Chicago Skies Title IX team to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the passing of Title IX. Congrats to her, and congrats to her on a great career so far. Does a nice job. The girls respond to her very well. Be interesting to see how the second set goes and if the Spartans can bounce back after all.
And the competing teams would like to thank the Bloomington Junior High School volleyball team for working as ball girls throughout the tournament. We appreciate your hard work and dedication during these IHSA state finals. Fans,
Number 44, Maddie Haggerty for the Spartans, is verbally committed to Nebraska. As I mentioned before, Megan Haggerty is her sister and a standout middle blocker for Nebraska Cornhuskers this season as a freshman. Obviously have a very strong family legacy in volleyball. Very talented players in Maddie and Molly Haggerty for the Spartan team. I'd like to see more of them get involved. I think they have the ability to take over these matches, and I'd like to see them get more involved this set. Chargers doing a nice job of getting all of their hitters involved. I'm particularly impressed by Jones. I think she's doing a great job on the pins in the middle and executing very smart shots. Both teams are very veteran. As we can see, the nerves weren't too much of a factor in that first set. Couple of errors that could have been prevented. But again, some good quality volleyball. They have experience. They've been here before. They're hungry to make it to the championship tomorrow. Madison Weldon will kick off the second set for the Chargers with the first serve.
The Chargers, Maddie Weldon will serve.
Haggerty passes, kicks it back out to Haggerty, who Rogan gets the dig. Cocaine with the roll shot over. Great dig by Dubiel. Haggerty again with the roll shot. Cocaine is there. And a great tip for the setter, Madison Weldon. 5'8" senior does a nice job of showing that at the very last second. Very tactical decision, very veteran play. Nice pass by Dubiel. Boken with the kill. Great set by Kelsey. That's that 3.0 pass that I was talking about. Dubiel does a nice job getting Kelsey in her zone, letting her run her offense how she wants to run it. Barely even had to move on that. Great pass, great set, and great execution by Boken. Johnson with the pass. And Shannon with the attack. Cocaine puts it away. Deep cross court. Great shot for her. She does a nice job. She's a little bit off the net, but she sees that cross court shot so well, and she does that thumb down arm swing. Very dynamic, athletic player. Senior captain for this team. Dubiel with a nice pass out to Haggerty, who gets blocked. Jones is all over it. Jones does a nice job of reacting quick to that set. She sees that she's going outside. Shannon establishes a great block on the outside pin. Jones meets her there. Great solid block. Overpass, put away by Johnson. Great serve by Cocaine, giving Johnson the opportunity to put that ball away. Centennial up 4-1 in the second set. Great serve again by Cocaine. And the jump float serve is such an effective serve because it does just that. It dies off at the last second. Very unpredictable. Tough ball for Dubiel to pass. Pass by Haggerty again off the net. Throws in the tip. Rogan is there. Back to Shannon. A little bit too wide on the set. Weldon pushed it a little bit too far. Chargers on a nice momentum run at the beginning of the set. Let's see if Haggerty can spark something for the Spartans. Johnson with the roll shot. McLaughlin with the kill down the line. Great choice by Michelle McLaughlin. Wasn't the best set. She wasn't in the best situation, but she does a nice job of moving that middle back position over just a couple of steps to get the easy kill down the line. Haggerty going on a nice run here. And Shannon gets stuff blocked by Haggerty. The freshman on the outside. Standing strong at 6 feet tall, doing a nice job of pressing over the net and camping out on that pin. Great push out to Johnson. Run down by DeBeal. Out to Johnson, and it trickles off the net for the kill. Controversial call. Johnson does a nice job of keeping that ball in play, doing whatever she can with the set, using the Spartan blocker's hands to get that ball on the tool. Haggerty, great dig for number 23, Madison Weldon. And Jones with the attack error. Some great defensive plays. Madison Weldon with a great dig to spark that. And Boken is back to serve. Again, a great server. Utilizes a jump float serve. Tough pass for Cocaine. And an attack error for Johnson. The momentum has flipped just like that. Tied up at 6s. Spartans doing a nice job picking up their serving, forcing the Chargers out of system and to pass the ball outside of their midline. And another ace for the Spartans. Boken doing a great job of painting that sideline. She uses those angles as a server. That's a tough serve to do, and she executes it very nicely cross court. Rogan with the pass. Back to Jones. Kelsey out to Haggerty. Great dig by Rogan. Cocaine stuff blocked by Shears. All over that. Loaded in the middle. Pressed across. Great blocking technique by Shear. Boken on a great serving run. Definitely a server that they've been struggling with throughout the match. And another service ace for Boken. Chargers just need to slow it down, move their feet, get their platforms out just a little bit earlier. Boken on the flip side needs to continue to do what she's doing, and it ends with an error, bringing her team to a 9-7 lead, doing a nice job of executing those deep float serves. Hall back to serve for the Chargers. And she gets the ace against Haggerty. Great serve. Hall back up to serve once more. Another great serve. Cut shot. And Jones with the attack. Oh, excuse me. Oleon with the attack error. Hitting the ball a little bit too far in front of her. Murison up to serve. Cocaine out to Johnson. Kelsey flicks it over. Rogan's there. And Cloyd with a nice attack. Great defense by the Spartans. Rogan once more. Dubiel's all over it. Great block. And Johnson with the deep roll shot. Dug up by Haggerty. And McLaughlin taps the antenna on that one. Attack error for the Spartans. Point for the Chargers. Great defensive rally. I like the quality of volleyball that I'm seeing off. Both liberos are playing some great defense. And all the way across the board, they're very disciplined around the block. And McLaughlin bounces back with a kill off the Charger block. Riccolo back to serve for the Spartans. Back to Olehan, does a nice job catching Haggerty a little bit high. Cutting right underneath the block. Great lefty shot. Having a lefty on the right side is very advantageous. The ball doesn't have to cross her face, so the timing for the blockers is just a little bit different on the opponent's side. Great swing by Olean. Nice coverage by Cloyd. Another good cover ball. Kelsey trying to put it down. And an attack error on the Chargers. Spartans grinding out on defense, playing great volleyball. The second set, Dubiel back to serve. Centennial's hitting 208 on the set. Cloyd with the kill on that. Hitting 444 on the set so far. Cloyd is doing an outstanding job on that slide attack. It's very tough ball for the Spartans to defend. She can really hit any angle on the court, especially when she's one-on-one with the block. Weldon with the serve. Kelsey back to Haggerty, who puts it away down the line. Does a great job. She's such a powerful player. She does a great job with her arm of using that thumb down shot down the line, seeing that there's no defenders there. Great shot by Haggerty. Kelsey with the serve. Tough pass for Rogan. And a stuffed block for the Chargers. Shannon and Jones are a solid wall up there together. They're both very disciplined. They're camped out on Boken. They know that Kelsey wants to get the ball to Boken. They stay very disciplined. They wait and they press over at the perfect time. Back to Haggerty. Down the line again. And that's such an effective shot because she's hitting right between the left back and middle back defender and hitting through the block. It's very difficult to set up a defense when you have that many holes in the block, or when a hitter, such powerful hitter like Haggerty is one-on-one with a blocker. Chargers struggling with the serve receive. Haggerty puts it away. And if it's not Maddie Haggerty on the right side, then it's Molly Haggerty on the outside, doing a great job, again, of exploiting that split in the block. Johnson with a good pass, back to Shannon. Going a little bit too high, aiming for the blocker's hands. It's an effective shot when it works. Sometimes it just goes a little bit too much. Centennial hitting 222 as a team right now, and 143 for St. Francis. Very even matchup. I think they're both doing a nice job, but we see the momentum shift when either team is off balance on their serve receive. Whenever they are controlling the ball and have 3 attack options and running their system, they're nearly unstoppable. But as soon as that flips, that's when they start to struggle. And that's where the Chargers are struggling right now. The Spartans are doing a great job of utilizing aggressive serving, but still keeping the ball in play, because that's a fine line for that balance to limit your errors, but also stay aggressive at the same time. And it'll be Haggerty back to serve for the Spartans. Pass by Rogan. Weldon out to Johnson, who goes high hands. Great dig by Haggerty. Great dig by Cocaine. Out to Shannon. Another great block for Jones and Shannon. And a smart tip for McLaughlin. Does a nice job of mixing up her shots. She hits those deep perimeter shots, but then she throws in a short shot. You can see the defense is not prepared to dig those balls. That's why the tip is so effective. If you throw it in every once in a while, it keeps the defense on their toes. Tip over by Weldon, dug up by Kelsey. McLaughlin going deep this time. And Johnson with the kill. And Johnson's doing a nice job right now, just attacking the Spartans block, doing a nice job utilizing her approach and athleticism on the play. Great pass by Haggerty. And a great tool by Molly Haggerty on the outside. Catching Olean on her way up and late. And a great hitting decision by Haggerty. Boken with the serve. And a great swing by Johnson. She does a really nice job of squaring cross and at the last second adjusts down the line. Good touch by Kelsey, but that's a very powerful attack to defend. Hall back to serve for the Chargers. Nice pass by Haggerty, who goes high hands into the deep court. Great dig. Out to McLaughlin. It catches Cloyd. Very uncharacteristic block for Cloyd. Great smart shot by McLaughlin. Very veteran play. Going for that cross cut shot from the right side attack. Murison back to serve. And a service error for Spartans. The Chargers trying to gain some momentum here, down by 4 in game 2, have set 1 in their advantage. And Shear does a great job on the outside, putting that ball away. I like how dynamic the Spartan offense is. They have both their hitters hitting from the pin. They can hit in the middle, they can hit on the pin. Both doing a nice job of hitting those perimeter deep shots. Riccolo back to serve. Nice pass by Rogan, and Olean up to hit. Nice dig by Mirasan. And another great dig by Johnson. Dubiel comes up big with another dig. Some great defense going on, and Rogan answers back. Dubiel is owning that left side of the court. Great dig by Hall. Olean with the lefty. Out to Haggerty, who puts it away. Great defensive rally by both liberos. Dubiel doing a phenomenal job of owning that left side of the court. And Haggerty is the go-to player. She does a nice job. She executes in those big moments and in those big momentum plays. Back to Olean. Great swing by Olean. Very effective lefty on the right side. Does a nice job of seeing the split in the block and exploiting it in the middle back. Nice pass by Riccolo. And Shear off the hands of Cloyd. And Cocaine once more. And Cloyd is such a strong blocker. This is very uncharacteristic of her. I think she's trying to go a little bit high with the hitter instead of just pressing across and staying disciplined, taking up an area rather than trying to stuff block every time. Great dig by Murison. Haggerty with the swing, and there is the perfect block that Cloyd was looking for. And that time she's disciplined, she's loaded, and she presses across the net instead of going high and reaching for the ball. She takes up a great area of space on the court. Weldon back to serve for the Chargers, gaining some momentum in game 2. Kelsey with the clutch dump over. Very smart setter. She has the sense on the court of when the right time is to tip. The Chargers were not expecting that dump over by her. She does a great job of seeing that and exploiting that right off the bat. And Jones on the outside, down the line. She hits at such a high point where she's almost hitting over every block that she's up against. And she does a nice job with that line shot attack. Cocaine back to serve. Good pass by Dubiel. Back to Haggerty. Good touch on the block there. Roll shot by Johnson. Dug up by Kelsey. Out to Shannon. And it's just wide for the Chargers. And it's game point for the Spartans. And just as we expected, neck and neck, this one very well might go into a third. Rogan with a nice pass. Jones in the middle. Great set by Weldon. Set up there, though, by the 3.0 pass by Rogan. Great platform. Weldon just flicks it up to Jones, who is loaded and perfectly squared to the setter. Hits that power angle shot very effectively. Great dig by Rogan. And Johnson puts it away. The Chargers aren't giving up quite yet. And I like that they're still being aggressive, even though it's game point on the other side. They're not playing afraid. They're playing to win the set. And Boken with the swing. Out to Olean. And a stuff block by the freshman, Molly Haggerty, to end the set. And we're going into a fourth. She is just such a powerful player. She's so young, but she doesn't play like a freshman. She presses her hands across the net. Clears it by at least a foot. Great block by Molly Haggerty. Both teams doing a great job. This is such a great volleyball game. Hitting pretty evenly right now. The Spartans are hitting 211. Centennial 192 right now. Both are playing very consistent. Both setters are running a nice system right now. I like what I'm seeing on the defensive rallies. And really, it's pretty clean game. They're not making too many unforced errors. Great volleyball match so far. The atmosphere in here is also rocking. Tons of students coming up to support their fellow Chargers and Spartans. Exciting place to be for the semifinals. Some keys going into the third set. As I mentioned, the serve and pass battle is going to be key, because when these games are shorter, that means the margin of error is very much slimmer. So you need to control the ball, to keep the ball in system, to control the tempo of the game, to run all three hitters that they want to run. If Kelsey is in system, she can run any hitter from the 10-foot line or from the net. She does a nice job of distributing good offense. On the flip side, the Chargers also do a great job of keeping their middles involved. Jones will be a huge key in this set. She's doing a nice job so far, really having an impact on the first two sets. I expect to see more of her in the third. Hitting 444 so far in these sets, leading the Centennial Chargers.
With action and award photographs of the participants. You can view all the great photos from this weekend's tournament by visiting the website. Just go to www.vipis.com.
And as we talked about before, the Haggerty sisters are certainly stepping into the expectation that we had for them. Great volleyball players, just so naturally talented, but they're so powerful and dynamic and athletic. They're solid blockers, they're smart attackers, they make good choices, and they're just very powerful with their approaches and their arm swing. Molly, although she's the younger one, still plays like a veteran player. She doesn't play like a freshman. She hits smart shots. She sets up a very disciplined block. I like what I'm seeing out of her, and a lot of promise out of this kid for the next 3 years for the Spartans. And we're almost underway here in the third set to see who is going to play in the championship match tomorrow night at 6:30 for Class 3A. Very exciting time for all these girls. Everyone's playing very hard. Some great volleyball play tonight. It's going to be a nail biter in this third set. Weldon will start us off to serve for the Chargers. The 5'8" senior. Nice pass by Riccolo. Boken off the block. Jones with the smart tip off the bat. She's been hitting the perimeter shots early on, but she sees the open court. Very veteran play by her. She knows that that's open, and now she opens herself up and frees herself up to hit those deep corner shots now that she's thrown in some deception with the short shot. And a double contact called on the Spartans. Point goes to the Chargers. Weldon on a run. Nice pass by Dubiel. Out to Haggerty. Great dig by Rogan. Roll shot by Cocaine. Nice dig, touch by Molly Haggerty. And Jones quick in the middle. Great dig by Riccolo. Kelsey runs it down, and an attack error by Boken.
Point Centennial.
Gives Centennial the 3-0 advantage here in the third set. If the Spartans want a chance at this, they need to stop this momentum run right now. Kelsey with the clutch block. Great momentum point for the Spartans. Tight pass, and although she's a smaller setter, she goes up fearless, and she goes up hard for that joust. Kelsey back to serve. Nice pass by Johnson. Out to Jones. Smart play by Boken. Dubiel out to Haggerty with the roll shot, and it works. Great shot by Megan Haggerty. Shows it at the last minute, just drops that elbow inside. Rolls it to that no man's land. Defense was not prepared for that. Kelsey back to serve. Nice pass by Rogan. Shannon in the middle with the quick attack. Great setting choice by Weldon. Puts Shannon one-on-one against Boken, and Shannon does a nice job of executing that power angle shot. Cocaine back to serve. Nice pass by Riccolo. Haggerty down the line. And there goes the freshman once again doing a phenomenal job. Hitting 143 on the night so far, 5 kills. Out to Johnson. Kelsey to Haggerty once more. Good dig by Johnson. Kelsey to Boken. Great dig again. And it's out of bounds for Molly Haggerty. Great defensive pursuit on both sides. She looks like it just went wide, a little bit high. Caught that ball a little bit behind her. Rogan with the serve. Nice pass by Dubiel. Back to Boken. Great block by Jones. And there we see her athleticism. She's very fast on the block. She's very disciplined. And she presses across and takes up an established area on the court. Very easy to play defense behind Jones. Out to Haggerty. Molly Haggerty puts it away, coming up big in this third set. Doing a nice job of exploiting the hole in the block. Jones caught off a little bit off guard on that. Boken with the serve. And Jones again. Shear and Haggerty were caught just a little bit high. They were a little bit late to the pin on that. They need to establish themselves earlier and press both hands across back to the middle of the court and not facing the outside of the court, which is how they got tooled. Hall back to serve for the Chargers. Dubiel with a great pass. Haggerty down the line and rifles it. Great choice by Kelsey. And Haggerty has that wide open shot. Rogan just couldn't defend it. Such a powerful arm swing. Very fast reaction. Roll shot by Cocaine. Dug up by Haggerty. And they're gonna call a touch for Michelle McLaughlin on the outside. The senior outside hitter for the Spartans comes up with a big kill here in the third set. And Cloyd once again on that slide attack.
Point, Centennial.
Great setting choice by Hall, putting her on a good one-on-one split block situation. Johnson back to serve for the Chargers. And it drops in, giving the Chargers a 9-6 advantage. She has a nice topspin serve. It drops quickly. You can't expect those balls to go out. You have to track it all the way through, get your feet and your body behind it, and take that midline because it is a very fast-paced serve. Dubiel does a nice job bouncing back. Smart play by Shear. Out to McLaughlin. Great block by the Chargers. Haggerty out of the back row. Great dig by Johnson. And Kelsey on the overpass. Net violation on Cocaine. Looks like she tried to save the overpass on that one. Got a little bit too excited. Riccolo back to serve. Nice pass by Rogan. Olean with the hit. Kelsey out to Haggerty. Great shot by Haggerty. And watch her arm swing. For you young players, watch how she utilizes, she slows down her arm, drops her elbow to just drop that shot, and it's not the most spectacular hit of all times, but she does a nice job of hitting those open spaces on the court. And there she goes again. Taking over the third set is Haggerty, utilizing all of her different shots. The defense doesn't know where she's going, catching the blockers off guard. Every time, the Spartans are getting the momentum run right now. Riccolo off to a great serving run, doing a nice job of exploiting the serve-receive passers on this Charger team. And Cocaine with the kill. Off the hands of Kelsey. Clutch point. We're tied at 10s in game 3. Olean back to serve. Nice pass by Riccolo. Back to Shear, who hits it high, hands off the block, just over the middle back defense. And this is an effective shot when it works. As I mentioned, she aims for the tips of the fingers of the blockers intentionally, so it does that nice high loop over the defense. It's a very tough ball to read and defend. Cocaine gets blocked once more, and Kelsey and Boken come up big with the solid block there. Spartans take the 12-10 lead here in the third set. And it is a rockin' arena here at Redbird. Very exciting match right now. The Spartans are doing a nice job at the service line, and Riccolo really sparked this run for the Spartans, serving very aggressively, getting this Charger team out of system. And then on the flip side of that, they're controlling the ball well, so Kelsey is running an offense where the Centennial block has a hard time predicting where the set is going to go, and therefore has a hard time establishing a set defense around. Also a huge force is Maddie Haggerty for this Spartan team, going off in the third set, utilizing all of the shots, and that's why she's such an effective player, because she has all those shots. She can roll it short, she can hit the deep line, she can hit that deep perimeter cross-court shot. She's a very dynamic, athletic, and smart player, and she's rising to the occasion right now in the third set. Dubiel back to serve for the Spartans. Great pass by Johnson. Back to Cloyd on the slide. Great dig by Kelsey, and Merson with the one-arm dig. Cloyd again answers back. Some phenomenal defense on that Spartan side, but Cloyd doing a great job of staying patient, not getting flustered that they're digging her balls, and just does a nice job of executing on that final quick attack. Very smart setting choice by Hall on that. Weldon back to serve for the Chargers. Out of system ball for the Spartans. Out to Haggerty, who puts it away. Once again, Haggerty is taking over. Phenomenal executor for the Spartan team, and that was that deep cross-court perimeter shot that most high school players don't necessarily have in her handbag, and that is why she's a Division I caliber athlete, because she can hit those shots and hit them at the right time. Jones comes up big with the kill. Boken and Haggerty's block were just, hands were turned to the outside. They need to turn those hands back into the court so they don't get tooled. Cocaine back to serve. Riccolo with the out-of-system pass. Free ball for the Chargers. And Jones just a little bit long. And it's set point for the Spartans. Maddie Haggerty back to serve. Nice pass by Rogan. Pushes it outside to Johnson, who does a nice job utilizing the smaller blocker in front of her, going high hands and out of bounds, utilizing that tool shot. Very smart athletic play by Johnson. Rogan with the serve. Nice pass by Haggerty. And McLaughlin puts it away for St. Francis. My apologies, this game goes to 25 and not 15. Jones comes up big with the kill. The deep corner shot, doing a nice job. The set wasn't there, so instead she goes to that deep angle shot as opposed to making an error. Smart play by Jones. She's now hitting .438 on the match so far. Very impressive play by her. And service error by Hall there. Point advantage for the Spartans. Johnson up to attack. Out of bounds, and that is going to go the Spartans' way. Marison with the service run, giving her team the 17-14 advantage over the Chargers. Nice set by Hall. Great attack by Johnson, who answers back to the controversial call, doing a nice job of getting to the peak of her jump and sniping that line shot. Nice topspin serve by Johnson. Oleon with the attack, deep corner shot. That's a great dig by Marison. Better rundown by Kelsey. Some great defense. And Cocaine puts it away from the outside. Great fight by both teams. Doing a nice job of executing the split in the block. That middle back defensive spot is wide open, and Cocaine takes full advantage. Nice swing by Shear. Only on with the dig. Miscommunication here on the Charger side. And that's an unforced error that you would want to have back this late on in the third set. Riccolo back to serve, who got on a nice run earlier on in the set. See if she can continue to do so here at the second half of the set. Oleon with a great swing down the line. Utilizes that lefty attack, which is tougher for Haggerty to set up a block around because the timing is different and they're not used to seeing lefties all the time, which is why it's so effective to have her on the right side. Kelsey with the dump attempt. Cloyd in the middle. And Haggerty with the kill off Cloyd and Shannon, who again need to press back to the middle of the court to avoid those tools. Beal with the serve. Nice pass by Johnson. Back to Cloyd, who returns the favor with the tool on the slide attack. She does a nice job of seeing the block, seeing that they're coming up late, utilizing those late hands to get the kill. And as I mentioned, it's tough to play defense around a block that's not set. Haggerty needs to get her feet set and press across, taking away that specific area, and a huge ace for Weldon for the Chargers. Drops it right in between two defenders. Very smart serve for the senior setter. And again, comes up huge with the ace, and it is not over for the Charger. Gaining the momentum here at 2019, and we see it flip that quickly. Volleyball is a momentum sport, and it comes down to that serve and pass game, and man, is Weldon doing a great job of going back there and rifling those serves in. Great job for them. Spartans, again, getting in trouble on their passing, but they also need to do a better job with their block, taking up a more defined area on the court so the defense can set up around instead of getting tooled off the court, which is a much more difficult ball to defend than a defined hole or a defined space on the court. Weldon continuing her service run. 5 points to go for them in the set. Nice pass by Riccolo. Great tip by Kelsey. Even better dig by Rogan. Haggerty with the line shot. Rogan is unstoppable right now on defense with another dig. And Jones with the kill. We can see it settling in on the Spartans' faces, looking a little panicked right now. And the Chargers are taking advantage and riding this momentum out, playing free and having fun, which is where they play their best volleyball. Haggerty with the roll shot. Nice swing by Cocaine, blocked by Boken. Great dig by Marasan. Haggerty on the attack. And Jones in the middle, just long. And the momentum streak ends for the Chargers. We'll see what the Spartans answer back with. Kelsey back to serve. Another very effective server. Tough pass for Rogan. Haggerty with a great swing. She doesn't shy away from the moment. She's not backing down from this opportunity. Has a very high arm swing and a high snap. And then, of course, her powerful arm that rifles that ball straight down to the floor. Jones with the attack. Kelsey with the dig. Out to Haggerty. Great dig by Rogan. Cocaine gets blocked. And Maddie Haggerty and Boken put up a very solid block on the pin. Haggerty establishes herself early. Mary Boken meets her out there. Forehands press across in the middle of the court. Perfect blocking technique. And Shannon answers back in the middle. And this is a neck and neck game for the third set. Both teams riding the momentum and hungry to win this set. Cocaine back to serve for the Chargers. Nice pass by Riccolo. Haggerty just tipping it over the block. Johnson pushes it deep. And Haggerty goes cross. Johnson with the cut shot. Great dig by Dubiel, but it's out of bounds. And the advantage goes to the Chargers. Great defensive effort by Dubiel. Not close enough. This is such an exciting match. Would we want anything more for the third set for this 3A semifinal match right now? Both teams are doing a phenomenal job. Maddie Haggerty is coming up huge with some great kills. But on the flip side of that, the Chargers are also doing a great job of running a balanced offense, utilizing all their hitters. Johnson coming up with some huge kills in some clutch moments in this third set. All in all, great team effort on both sides. It's gonna be a close one. And at this point in the game, the more aggressive team is going to win. Cocaine back to serve for the Chargers. Nice pass by Dubiel. Back to Haggerty, and she puts it away. Just out of the reach of Cocaine. And watch that set by Kelsey. Does a nice job of creating that seam in the block for Haggerty. Haggerty sees that and utilizes her powerful arm swing to put that ball away. Johnson with the swing. Just wide on that. And it's set point for the Spartans. Timeout for the Chargers. And it is a nail biter for sure. Some big errors towards the end of the match, and this is a crucial time where you want to play your cleanest volleyball and tighten up those little points. And I think the Spartans have done a great job with really executing on their strengths. Their ball control is really good right now. They're serving very aggressively to get this Charger team out of system. And Kelsey is doing an outstanding job of distributing the ball to her hitters, especially putting them on one-on-one situations. Haggerty was up to serve for set point. Jones! Huge kill out of the middle. Very athletic play. She likes that cut back shot. She approaches big, she approaches early. She's fully loaded for Weldon to push that ball right into her. Does a nice job executing that. Very aggressive play. I like that set. Haggerty answers back for the freshman, Molly Haggerty, doing a great job of coming up big in a big point. Another set and match point for the Spartans. Boken back to serve, a great server. This could cause a threat for the Chargers. And it seems to be right now. Haggerty with a good pass out to Molly Haggerty, who puts it away. And how more appropriate to end the match than on one of the Haggertys herself. The freshman Molly Haggerty does a great job, comes up with two huge kills at the end there. Very well played match by both teams. Tough upset for the Chargers, and Stan Bergman can't be too disappointed. Their team played outstanding, and head coach Peg Kopech heads to another championship match tomorrow at 6:30. You can catch the Spartans live. Great match overall, well fought out. Couldn't expect anything better than the three-setter here in the first semifinal match for the 3A.